RJ case on the PIL that was filed by the state government in the Calcutta High Court. The latter has deferred the hearing. The next date of hearing is 27th of January. So there will be another hearing on whether the application of the West Bengal government is acceptable or not. Instructions to serve the copy to Sanjay Roy and family as well. So the PIL will be taken up on 27th of January. In fact, this application of the state government is acceptable or not will be decided on 27th of January. The CBI lawyer who was arguing in the case said that the application is not acceptable and that only CBI can challenge in this matter. Let's go across to Kishle. He's joining us from Republic Bangla newsroom. Kishle, the CBI in the Calcutta High Court says that the application that was filed by Mamata Banerjee government is not acceptable and it's only the CBI that can challenge in this regard.
Well, exactly. Very important observation by the High Court and also very important argument by the CBI. The CBI has clearly said that it is only the CBI which can apply for any kind of change in the degree of punishment and sentencing that has been given. That has been made clear by the CBI. On the other hand, the High Court has observed that whether at all the case by the state government is acceptable for hearing or not will be heard on 27th Monday. Monday is the date when the court will decide whether they will take up this case from the state government or not, and then they will decide whether the degree of punishment will be changed or it will be maintained. I'll remind the viewers that the court, the lower court had sentenced Sanjay Roy for a life sentence. And after that, the state government had moved to the High Court requesting to change the degree of punishment to capital punishment. Back to the studio.
Yes, Kishle, thank you for the moment. So the PIL, that was the application that was filed by the West Bengal government in Calcutta High Court has not been accepted yet. For now, we move on to more news that's coming in from Jammu. In fact, this is regarding the suspicious movement that was noticed along the border area. So in J&K, where the Indian Armed Forces fired on suspected drone movement, the army opened fire in Balakot area of Mindhar sector of Poonch. Multiple rounds were fired by the Indian Armed Forces on the Pakistani drone that was identified. We have Gursimran. He's joining us live from Jammu. Gursimran, another attempt by Pakistan to enter in the Indian territory. Tell us more. When was the suspicious movement spotted, the drone spotted? And was it a joint operation by the Indian Army and the J&K police?
See, it was a deployment of the forward area of the in the Mendhar subdivision of the Poonch district. Late last night, it was roughly around 10 when the Pakistani drone movement was spotted along the line of control. It is in the forward area of Balakot, where the Indian Army troops have been deployed. And soon after getting the information regarding the movement of this Pakistani drone, the troops of the Indian Army opened fire. We are told that close to a dozen rounds were fired on this Pakistani drone, after which the drone went back into the Pakistani territory. What we are picking up from the sources within the Indian Army that it was the Pakistani drone movement that was being operated from the other side of the line of control, and when it was intercepted by the troops of the Indian Army, troops that are deployed as part of the anti-infiltration grid along the line of control, they opened the fire, and back-to-back 10 to 12 rounds were fired on this Pakistani drone, after which it changed its direction and went back to the Pakistani side. Though it remains to be unclear whether it was a drone that was carrying a consignment to the Indian territory or it was a drone from the Pakistani side that was being used for the area surveillance. So now the security authorities are looking into every possible aspect, and also the searches have been launched in the area to ensure that there is no dropping via this drone.
All right, Gursimran, thank you for the moment. We'll head into a very short break for now. When we come back, we'll get you other news that we're tracking. We'll also get you all the political action from the national capital in the run-up to the elections.